problem for Fairfield in both of those games, rebounding. They were out-rebounded 40-23 up at Niagara, 37-21 when they played at home. So this is a very good Niagara, a very good rebounding team, Niagara is, and Rampado leads the way with 6.2 per game. Fairfield out onto the floor first, dressed in the home white, red and black trim. And Christine Miller will jump center. And she'll do so against Denisha Watson. So Miller about 6 foot, Watson at 6'4", but if you've seen these jumps, that doesn't mean a thing. Purple Eagles dressed in the road purple, white, and black trim. Ken Kelly's going to do the honors. Fairfield going from right to left. It's a late start here in Albany. Last quarterfinal round game of the day. Ball is tipped and controlled into the backcourt by the Purple Eagles, and Von Leeuwen will run it from left to right. 5'9" point guard goes left side for McKay. Top of the key, Rampado works at right wing for McGinnis. Off a screen. Right side for Rampado. Has it tipped away, regains. Fairfield very tight defense here. Now shuffle pass from McGinnis in the right corner. Shot clock gets down to 10. Driving on Cooper, backs it out, puts up a deep 2. It's an air ball caught by McKay. Left-handed putback is good. Tough break for Fairfield there is an air ball by McGinnis, caught by McKay under the basket, as shots line was really trailing there. And 2-0 Niagara lead. Miller high right. Bounces it just outside the left elbow for DeCruz. Right wing for Cooper. Thinks about a 3. Instead goes top of the key for DeCruz. Backs it out with 12. Works up a Miller screen. Gets to the right elbow. Foul line for Miller. Left wing for shots line with 7. Shots line to the foul line. Gets hung up. Deep right side for DeCruz. She'll put up a 3. Misses. Rebound taken in by Denisha Watson. Outlets for Von Leeuwen. Stags down 2-0, just underway. Quarterfinal round matchup between Fairfield and Niagara. Winner plays Marist 1:30 Sunday afternoon. Marist beat St. Peter's here in a good one, 57-52, right before this game was played. McKay through the lane. Runner is good off the glass. Quick 4-0 lead for Niagara. So McKay's got 4. Fairfield has scored, minute and a half in. Fairfield cannot, obviously, go through those droughts. Right elbow extended to shot side, top side Miller. Left wing for DeCruz. DeCruz, left side of the lane for Smith. Jump hook is good. So Casey Smith gets Fairfield on the board. It's 4-2. Smith on the all-rookie team. Left wing McKay drives the baseline, runs into DeCruz. No call, has her pass deflected, but gets it back. And then a runner on the left side is no good, and they call a foul. As Coach Frager, in disbelief, they called a foul on Miller, and Rampado got away with a big-time travel there. Put it on the floor, took about 3 steps and ran into Miller. First free throw is up and short, so it stays 4-2. Coach Frager still looking for an explanation from his own coaches. Feet spread wide apart. Rampado's second free throw is good, rattles in, makes 1 of 2. Does Rampado, 75% free throw shooter, makes it 5-2. Niagara with the early lead. We're 2 minutes in. Late on a Friday evening in Albany. Smith high right. Right elbow extended for shots line on the wing. Overplayed by Von Leeuwen. One bounces. Top side for Cooper. Right side of the lane for Smith. Right jump hook off the glass rims. Out rebound. Tipped out of bounds off of McKay as DeCruz was in there battling her. So it'll be side out for the Stags. Left of their own basket. Cruz gets it in left baseline for Smith. Couple of dribbles, jump pass for shots line in between the circles for Cooper. Cooper on the left wing for shots line. Top side straight away for DeCruz. Couple of bounces, puts up the top of the key the jumper, rattles out, halfway down, came out. Rebound taken in by Cooper. So Fairfield with another offensive rebound, something they did not do against Niagara really in either game. They trail 5-2. Shots line top side, left corner for Cooper. Puts up a 3 and hits it for the tie. And they'll call that a long 2, so it's 5-4. Ken Kelly standing right there. Cooper towing the line, the 3-point line, and it's 5-4. Niagara leads. McKay on the right wing. Top side, Rampado. Swings it left side for McGinnis. Works up a screen, gets to the top of the key. Shuffle pass for Watson. Down low pass deflected loose, and Miller has it. Great read by Miller, who picked it off. Forces the turnover, and Fairfield has the ball and a chance to take their first lead. They trail 5-4. 3:10 into the first half. Miller right wing, elbow extended. Right corner for shots line. Right side of the lane for Smith. Smith double team. Dribbles out of it. Shovel pass for shots line. High right for Cooper. Cooper with 10. Deep left side for DeCruz with 8. Fakes right. Goes left. Ducks in. Shovel pass from Miller. Right glass and scores. Off the bounce pass. DeCruz finds Miller. Fairfield leads 6-5. Great penetration by DeCruz. Miller scoring with 3 on the timer. Von Leeuwen on the left side for McKay. Works up a Rampado screen. High right for Watson. Pass deflected again by Miller. It was the same play intended for Rampado. And Miller, flashing defensively from left to right across the lane, knocked it away. Cooper on the left wing. Down low, pass deflected and stolen. That time McKay returned the favor, and McKay pushes for Von Leeuwen. Top of the key. Fairfield leads 6-5. 5:05 gone by first half. Rampado on the right wing. Couple of dribbles. Top side for McKay. Left wing for Von Leeuwen. Deep three is good. First three of the game for Niagara. They lead 8-6. Von Leeuwen's the point guard, but she'll step out there and hit them as well. 30 of 93. Now 31-94. Just enough to keep you honest. Shots line over by the right hash mark. Fairfield going from right to left on the home white. Top of the key for DeCruz. Turns, fires, misses. And the rebound rolls along the top of the backboard and comes down to Watson. 8-6, Niagara leads by 2. Von Leeuwen on the right wing for McKay. Top side for Rampado. Left wing for Von Leeuwen. Von Leeuwen spins to the left elbow. Leads for McGinnis. McGinnis drives the baseline. Little floater on the left baseline. No good. Rebound taken in by Smith. Stags down 8-6. Niagara 3 of 5 from the floor. Fairfield 3 of 7. Stags trail by 2. 5:05 in. DeCruz. Left side of the lane for Smith. Back out to DeCruz. Top of the key, Miller. Right wing for Cooper. Right corner for shots line. They've done a nice job on her. Shots line over Miller's screen. Gets to the right wing deep. Now off a Smith screen to the top of the key. For Smith, 18-footer right side. Up and good. Smith showing the range, and we're tied at 8. Von Leeuwen, top of the key. On the left wing for McKay. Checked by shots line. Top side straight away for Rampado. Checked by Miller. Right wing for McGinnis. McGinnis trying to shake Cooper. Can't. Top of the key for Watson. Looks down low for a cutter. Intercepted once again by Miller. That's 3 steals for Miller. Shuffle pass for DeCruz, who quickly gets it into the front court. 14-10 mark first half. Fairfield and Niagara tied at 8. Winner plays Sunday at 1:30 against Marist. Loser goes home. Smith, right elbow back to the basket. Left side for DeCruz. 12-footer, left side up, misses. Rebound tipped by Cooper. Right glass put back is no good, but she's fouled. And will be 2 free throws for Samantha Cooper when we return. 13:57 to go in the first half. Fairfield and Niagara tied at 8. We have an official timeout. We'll take one as well. 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org.
About 30 seconds.
Thank you.
See what I said about DeCruz? If she hits those shots, it's a different game right now. Everything's open.
15 seconds.
Fairfield University's cheerleaders.
All right, going back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Welcome back to the Times Union Center. 13:57 to go in the first half. Fairfield and Niagara tied at 8 with 6 locations throughout Connecticut and New York. Garden Catering has been a fixture in the area for more than 30 years. Hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, salads, southern fried chicken, all on the menu at Garden Catering. And remember, if it's not Garden Catering, it's just not special. Fairfield 4 of 9 from the floor, and Niagara 3 of 5. Fairfield doing a nice job defensively. In particular, Christine Miller's got 3 steals. At least she should have 3 steals. They don't tell you who has them, but she deflected 3 passes in a lane and came up with all 3. But Cooper to the line to break the tie. Rattles around and out. Cooper's had her problems from the line this season. 57.6%. Has one more coming to break the tie and hits 1-2. Fairfield by 1, 9-8. And Von Leeuwen will bring it up. Purple Eagles going from left to right in the road purple. New player into the game. Has it tipped away. That's Baldessari, and she lost it. Just came into the game and lost the ball at the top of the key. She came in to replace Watson. Gabby Baldessari, 6'1" senior from Pittsburgh. So another turnover. That is the fourth for Niagara. And Ken Kelly blows the whistle and calls a hold on Von Leeuwen. A hand check as she was checking shots line. Her first team second. Sign out for Cooper on the right sideline. That's the far sideline. Fairfield going from right to left in the home white shots line. Right elbow extended on the wing. One dribble. Picks it up. Top side for DeCruz. Works up a Smith screen. Top of the key for Cooper. In the post to Smith. Right glass. Score it. And the foul as she beat Baldessari. That jump hook for Smith. Uses the glass about as well as anybody you will see. And Smith has 6, going to the line to try to make it 7. Smith at 68% from the line. Had a tough time down the stretch, but try to right that here. Fairfield with their largest lead of 3 and hits the free throw, 12-8. Fairfield by 4. It's their largest lead, as I mentioned, 6:35 in. Von Leeuwen out top. On the right wing for McKay. McKay, top side for Baldessari. Left wing deep for McGinnis. Works up a screen. On the right side for Von Leeuwen. She'll hoist up a 3, no good. And a rebound taken in by Cooper. Cooper is tied up by Baldessari, who picks up a foul. Wanted the hell ball, but Cooper did an excellent job of keeping her body between the ball and the defender. That was Rampado. And Rampado picks up the foul. She'll check out. And Kaylee Strumpfel, who has given Fairfield some problems this season, went 7 of 8 from the floor in one of those victories, comes in. Fairfield by 4, 12-8, 7 minutes in. Cooper on the right wing. Feeds the post for Smith. Out to DeCruz. Long jumper, no good. Rebound tipped and taken by Schatzline. But Fairfield's done a great job on the boards here so far tonight. That was the reason they lost the 2 games this season. Got killed on the boards. DeCruz drives the right side. Scoop shot blocked and goes out of bounds. Took it hard to the basket. And Baldessari knocked it out of bounds. Side out for the Stags, 20 on the time, at 12:40 on the game clock for the first half, and Fairfield leading 12-8. DeCruz looking to get it in. Bounces it in right corner for Smith. Jump pass right wing for Schatzline. Skips it deep on the left side for DeCruz. Top side for Cooper. Spot up 3, high arcer up, good. So Cooper hits a 3. 15-8. 5 for Cooper. Make that 6 for Cooper, pardon me. Had the 1 free throw. Top of the key is Strumpfel. Left wing for Von Leeuwen. Von Leeuwen, Strumpfel, top side straight away. McKay right wing, off the screen. Crosses over, has it tipped away, regains. Right corner for McGinnis. McGinnis with 10 to the elbow, right side. Leaves for McKay. McKay through the lane, shot blocked by Miller, taken out of the air by Smith. How about Christine Miller? 3 steals and a block. DeCruz coming the other way, slows it down with 11:58 to go in the half, and Fairfield leading 15-8. DeCruz overplayed by McKay near the midcourt stripe. Gets to the right hash mark. Passes for Schatzline. To Smith, to DeCruz. Miller down the lane, puts up a shot, and it's blocked. A lot of contact, no call. Lost the ball, and Strumpfel has it. Controls to Von Leeuwen. Von Leeuwen, top of the key. Right wing for McKay. McKay for Von Leeuwen. Deep left corner now for McGinnis, who's been pretty quiet. Top side straight away for Strumpfel. 1 bounces for McKay. McKay at the right elbow. Top of the key, Baldessari. Shot clock at 10. Now for McGinnis. McGinnis over screen. Gets hung up at the top of the key. Shot clock at 6 for Von Leeuwen between the circles with 5. Works up a screen. Splits 2 defenders. Left-handed runner, no good. Rebound tipped by Baldessari. And they blew the whistle. The shot clock horn went off for some reason. They're going to call a Fairfield foul on the putback. And for Fairfield, I think they called that foul on Miller, but they haven't posted it yet. I'll let you know when we return. 11:14 to go. In the first half, Fairfield leads Niagara 15-8. We'll take a timeout. 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org. 2 on Miller. They call that a Miller. She got 2. She got 2. It's a killer.
neighbor. Our thousands of teammates have supported causes large and small and partner with local events, growers and manufacturers. Our customers
30 seconds.
Thanks.
millions of dollars for worthy charities that nourish and enhance the communities where we live and work. Rice Chopper is proud to sponsor the 2015 MAAC tournament. We're not just in your neighborhood, we're your neighbor.
15 seconds.
Thank you.
Anaconda Sports, the newest member of Lynch Team Sports, is your one-stop shopping.
All right, going back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
11:14 to go in the first half. Fairfield leads Niagara 15-8 near the junction of Interstate 95, Wilbur Cross Parkway, and routes 8 and 25. The Holiday Inn Bridgeport is a full-service hotel with 2 restaurants and more than 200 rooms with easy access to Fairfield, Trumbull, Shelton, and Stratford. The Bridgeport Holiday Inn is conveniently located near Webster Bank Arena at 1070 Main Street in Bridgeport. That foul, in fact, was on Christine Miller, her second, so she checks out. Kelsey Carey checks in. That's a tough loss for Fairfield defensively. Miller I have her for 3 steals and a block. Also had a field goal, and Gabby Baldessari will go to the line for free throws. And on the season, small sample, 11 of 18. Free throw rattles out. So it stays 15-8. So one more from Baldessari. Misses both free throws, rebounded by Cooper. He's got 4 rebounds. And the Crews will bring it up. Stags by 7. Shots line all the way around the key. Worked off a Smith screen. Now for Carey. Carey down low for Smith. Jump hook, right glass, misses the shot. Rebounded by Cooper. Cooper makes some room. Put back, goes in off the glass. Strong move by Cooper on the putback. Fairfield leads 17-8. Fairfield has done a great job on the glass so far here tonight. 6 offensive rebounds for the Stags. High left Maxwell just into the game. Topside McKay. They swing it right wing for Von Leeuwen. Off of Baldessari's screen. Von Leeuwen gets to the right elbow. Gets picked off. Now for Strumpel. Left wing for Maxwell. Dribble drives. Kicks it back out left side for Strumpel. They call it travel. Outstanding defense by the Stags once again. Lizzie Ball's going to check in. They're going to give Cooper a breather. So Fairfield goes a little smaller here. As Niagara pretty much did the same thing by putting Maxwell in there. So it's DeCruz, Carey, Smith, the shots line, Lizzie Ball for the Stags who lead by 9 with 10:20 to go in the first half. Carey, top of the key for Smith. Right wing for DeCruz. Top side for shots line. Dribble drives, gets to the elbow, back out to DeCruz, who backs it out right elbow, extended on the wing. Bounces right baseline for Carey. Dribble drive, ducks in. Shot is no good. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. And we've talked about this throughout the season. Carey can get to the line, but can she make the free throws? Just 46.5%. We'll see what she can do here at the 10:07 mark. Foul was on Watson, her first. So Carey to the line. Sophomore from Staten Island. Free throws up and good. Good sign for Fairfield. Corselli checks in. Rampado checks back in, as does McGinnis for Niagara. 18-8 Fairfield with their largest lead of 10. Second free throw by Carey. Misses. Back iron. Rebound taken in by Maxwell. So 1 or 2 for Carey. Stags have a 10-point lead. And Corselli, 5'5" sophomore from Yonkers, brings it into the front court. Deep left side for McGinnis. Tries to go baseline. Can't. Picked up by Ball and turned around. Now for Watson. Top side for Maxwell. Maxwell, Rampado top of the key. Left elbow extended for Watson. Not a threat from out there. They find Rampado top of the key. Tries to get down the lane. Can't. Flips for Corselli. Shot clock at 6. Right corner for Maxwell with 5. Maxwell backing into the lane. Maxwell off balance fade away. It rims out. Rebound tipped and taken by Shots line. Shots line down the right sideline now. Slows it up and finds the Crews. Fairfield leads 18-8. 9:28 to go in the first half. Winner plays Sunday at 1:30. Loser goes home. Lizzie Ball, right elbow extended on the wing. Feeds the post for Smith. Back to Ball. Back to Smith. Back to Ball. She'll put up a long 2 and hits. Lizzie Ball with a 19-footer. 20-8 Fairfield. Corselli, high left for Maxwell. High right for McGinnis. McGinnis trying to get through the lane. Runs into Ball, and they call a foul on the floor. And it'll be on Lizzie Ball. That's a case where McGinnis is driving the left side and ball's staying with her. And if you're the guard, you lean and you get that call every time. A heads-up play by McGinnis. Corselli inbounded and got it off the return and now circles back out top of the key. 8:55 to go in the half. Fairfield leads 20-8. Maxwell on the right wing. Top side for Watson. Left wing deep for Corselli. Top of the key for McGinnis. McGinnis, right side for Maxwell. Maxwell up a screen. Travels with the basketball. Great defense by Lizzie Ball once again. Fairfield's defense has been outstanding. Niagara hasn't scored in 6:48. Make that 7:06. They've had 6 turnovers in the last 9 minutes and 18 seconds. Stags by 12. Shots on the right wing deep. Top side straightaway for Carey. Carey working on Rampado, and it's a hold on Rampado, who just picked up her second foul. That's a tough matchup for Rampado, as Carey's got some quick feet in the open floor, so Rampado picks up her second and sits down. She'll check out, Rampado. Strumpel checks back in. Shots line checks out for the Stags. Cooper checks back in. Cooper, Ball, Carey, Smith, and DeCruz for the Stags to lead 20-8. DeCruz between the circles. 8:30 to go in the half. High left for Carey. Elbow at the elbow, back to the basket. Now flips it right side for the Cruz. Top of the key, Cooper. Her three is up, missed, and a rebound taken off by Watson. Cooper kind of had to rush that shot as McGinnis came out. I believe that was McGinnis. And Corselli has the top of the key on the right wing for McGinnis. She's been quiet. Fairfield's done a good job on her. They've done a good job on everybody. Corselli, top side for McGinnis. Just as I say it, lines up a 3 and hits. Ran Cooper off the screen, 20-11. First basket for Niagara in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Gets it back to 9. Smith, right elbow back to the basket. Drives past Watson, pulls up. Jumper, no good. Rebound tipped, and they're going to call an over-the-back foul on Cooper. Foul on Cooper is her first, and the team's fourth. 20-11, Fairfield leads. 7:45 to go in the first half. We have an official timeout. We'll take one as well. 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the MAAC merchandise located on the arena concourse behind section 101 and pick up your MAAC gear today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Niagara University dance team.
Yeah, they ran Cooper right off that screen, man. She had no shot. That's the one when you got a foul to give, you just blow the screen up. Because they're not going to call a lot of fouls tonight because it's too late. Just blow the screen up. If they call, they call.
4, 3, 2, 1, and loop.
7:45 to go in the first half. Fairfield leads Niagara 22-11. Carl Chevrolet is a family-owned Chevrolet dealership located in New Canaan, Connecticut. Our dedicated staff is here to support you and has been fulfilling family transportation needs in Fairfield and Westchester County since 1927. Honesty, integrity, service, trust. Carl Chevrolet is located at 261 Elm Street in New Canaan, Connecticut. Fairfield 8 of 18 from the floor and Niagara 4 of 10. Stags lead 22-11. Substitutions. Well, Niagara's going to try a substitute. They can't do that until the next time out. They're told to sit down. Ken Kelly told those two players, hey, you can't come in and play. And Corselli will bring it up. Niagara going from left to right in the purple. Strumpel, top of the key, leaves from McGinnis on the weave for Corselli. Corselli reverses for McKay. Gets away with the travel and runs right into a host of Fairfield players, and they call a foul, I believe, on Orts, who just checked in. So Orts picks up the quick foul. Her first, team's fifth. Non-shooting foul, side out. Now they let Von Leeuwen back in. Inbound to the left of the Niagara basket. 7:30 to go in the half. Fairfield by 9. Strumpel left elbow extend on the wing. Drives through the lane, kicks it back out topside for McKay. Right wing for McGinnis. Puts up a deep three and rims out. Rebound taken in by DeCruz. But that was halfway down. Cooper didn't exactly back off, but McGinnis is like 5 feet behind the arc, and she'll take it from out there. She's got unlimited range. Orts high right. Right elbow extended for Ball. Down low for Cooper. Cooper has it deflected away and stolen. Turnover for Fairfield. That's their third. And they call a foul on Ball in the open court. So Ball picked up the foul. Her second. Tough break for Fairfield. Ball's good on the ball defender. Shots line comes back in. Watson sits down and Baldessari checks in. 20-11, Stags by 9, 7:04 to go in the first half. Hopefully Fairfield's not in their drought here. They have done that throughout the season. Haven't scored in a little over 2 minutes. On defense now, Von Leeuwen at the top of the key. For McKay, left wing, played by Schatzline. Top side for Baldessari, just outside the elbow. Now for Von Leeuwen on the wing. Works off a screen, versus it back to McGinnis. Lobs down low, right glass, Baldessari scores. Off the right glass. 2013, Stags by 7. 5-0 run here for Niagara. 6:40 to go in the half. Fairfield needs a basket. Cooper on the left wing. For Orts, top of the key. Orts, right wing for Schatzline. Schatzline, right side of the lane for Orts. Orts, shed a defender, puts up a fadeaway, no good. Rebound tipped again, taken in by McGinnis. So Orts got a good look, couldn't convert. And we're going to go in the other way with Von Leeuwen. Deep on the left side for Strumpel. Strumpel back out for Von Leeuwen. Fakes the three. Boy, she passed up one there. Probably regrets it. Now goes right side for Strumpel on the wing. Top side for McKay. McKay drives through the lane. Double pump shot, no good. Rebound tipped and taken in by Carey. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Fairfield leads 20-13. They're on the short end of a 5-0 run here, and they haven't scored in over 3 minutes. Schatzline on the left wing. Hits Orts. Orts left glass and scores. Great cut by Orts. A better find by Schatzline. That ends the drought. 22-13. Stags by 9. First bucket for Orts. Von Leeuwen top of the key. Deep on the left side for McKay. McKay back to Von Leeuwen. Tees up a three and hits it. 22-16. Those two guards can shoot the ball. She and McGinnis. 3 of 5 from 3 for the Purple Eagles. Schatzline on the left wing. Works up a carry screen. Pulls up top of the key. Jumper line drive. No good. Rebound tipped. And ricochets back out to Schatzline. I think Orts got a hand on that to keep that one going. 5:09 to go in the half. Stags by 6. Pass deflected. Orts comes away with the deflection. Drives into the lane. Left-handed runner. Rims out. Rebound taken in by Baldessari. But that was halfway down and it spun out. Stags by 6. 4:54 to go in the half. Fairfield's led by as many as 12. Niagara by as many as 4. McKay, topside for Baldessari. She's been in there throughout because Rampado spending much of the half on the bench with 2 fouls. Von Leeuwen fakes the 3. Dribble drives all the way around the lane. Runner is no good. Rebound tipped, loose on the floor. Taking him by Baldessari. Out to McGinnis. Her 3 is short. And a rebound taken off the floor by Orts. So Niagara's gotten their looks. At least they did on that possession. Couldn't convert. 22-16. 4:25 to go in the half. Schatzline, left wing. Left side of the lane for Carey. Wheels into the lane. Kicks it back out left corner for Schatzline. Schatzline high left for Cooper. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebound taken off by McKay. So Fairfield's gone cold here. McKay down the center of the floor. Leaves for Strumpel. Dishes back for McKay. Left glass and scores. 22-18. And Casey Smith has been sitting at the scorer's table for about 3 minutes. Trying to get in, but the play hasn't stopped. So Fairfield led by as many as 12. It's down to 4. The Cruz left elbow extended. Top of the key for Orts. Try a 2. It's an air ball and goes out of bounds. So that will bring a stoppage to play. Fairfield up 22-18 as Niagara's gone on a 10-2 run. 3:43 to go in the first half. We'll take a timeout. 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org.
That's a 10-2 run, right? It was 20-8, right?
They gotta take Smith out for.
Well, they were trying to get Smith back in for 3 minutes. She sat there.
All occasions, including baby births, birthdays, graduations, and everyday celebrations. Compliments Clearly Yours make your gift as unique as your name. That's Clearly Yours, located in the Newton Plaza in Lakeland. And I'd like to thank our corporate sponsor, Franz, the official championship
30 seconds.
Thank you.
of the MAAC.
$15. And back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
10-2 run by Niagara. Fairfield leads 22-18 with 3:43 to go in the first half. St. Vincent's Medical Center now offers self-scheduled urgent care at planmycare.com. Nobody likes to wait. With just a few clicks, you can reserve your urgent care appointment in advance so you can spend less time in the waiting room. With locations in Fairfield, Bridgeport, Shelton, and Monroe, St. Vincent's Medical Center urgent care walk-in centers are conveniently located near you. Big run for Niagara to get back into this, 22-18, Stags by 4. Casey Smith back into the game, replacing Orts. Big point in this game was when Miller picked up her second foul at the 11-14 mark. And Von Leeuwen has it. High right for Strumpfel, top of the key. Deep on the left side for McKay. They lob it down low for Watson. Watson double-teamed and traveled with the basketball. Nice help that time. Cooper came over on the double team on the baseline and caused a travel. So that forces the turnover. The 7th for Niagara. And the Stags have the ball and a chance to try to extend that lead. Cooper, left corner for DeCruz. Skips it down low across the lane for Cooper. Puts it off the right glass and scores. Great cut by Cooper. And a snap pass by DeCruz, 24-18. So DeCruz got 3 assists. McKay gets down the lane. Left-handed runner is up and good as she beats Schatzline off the dribble, 24-20. 2:55 to go. That's a case where you're trying to force the player to go middle, and she goes middle, and no help coming over. DeCruz, left elbow extended, top side for Schatzline, works up a Smith screen, gets to the right elbow extended on the wing. Foul line for Carey. She'll try it from there and hits. 26-20. Carey's got 3. 2:35 to go in the half. Von Leeuwen on the right wing, top side for Strumpfel. Now for McGinnis, left wing. Puts it on the floor, gets to the foul line, gets tied up by Cooper, leaves for Strumpfel. Strumpfel at the foul line, flips for McKay. Down low for Watson. Watson, a little up and under move, left glass, missed. Rebound taken in by Smith. Nice little spin move by Watson, went to the left hand, couldn't convert. And Fairfield has the ball and a 6-point lead with 2:08 to go in the half. DeCruz working on McKay. Top side for Schatzline, works the right side to the wing. Lobs right side of the lane for Smith. Right-handed jump hook, no good. Rebound taken in by McKay. And Von Leeuwen will bring it up. Back for McKay. McKay drives baseline. Running one-hander, no good. And they call a block on DeCruz under the basket. So DeCruz tried to draw the offensive foul, couldn't. Foul on DeCruz is her first. And the team's 7th. And it'll be free throws for McKay. McKay, the leading scorer for Niagara with 8. Will go to the line to try to make it 9 and 10. 63% free throw shooter. Hits the first. 2 of 5 for Niagara from the line. Watson checks out. Baldessari checks back in. 26-21, Stags by 5. They're led by as many as 12. Kay's second free throw. Touches every part of the rim and drops through. 26-22, Stags by 4. 1:40 to go in the half. DeCruz leaves on the left wing for Cooper. Right side for Schatzline deep. Snap pass for DeCruz. 17-footer baseline. Rims out. Rebound loose on the floor. And they're going to call a foul on the floor. I believe on McKay. Smith had very good position that time. And I think that'll be a 1-and-1, or is that 6? No, that's 7. First on McKay, 7th on the team, 1-and-1 for Smith. It's a big front end here. Fairfield out rebounding Niagara, 17-12. And Smith misses. Rebound by McKay. Can't miss those front ends. Von Leeuwen into the front court. Fairfield 3 of 6 from the line. So is Niagara. McGinnis on the right wing. Top side for Strumpfel. Deep left side for McKay. McKay off a screen. Runs through the lane. Gets it to Baldessari on the baseline. High right for Strumpfel. Strumpfel for the lane. Runner is good. Score it. And the foul. As Smith trying to step in and take the charge. Coach Frager looking at Ken Kelly. Wants an explanation. And that's a good call. Smith a little late getting over there. So Smith picks up the foul her first. It's 26-24, and Strumpfel trying to make it 26-25. First basket for Strumpfel. She's had some 2 good games against Fairfield this year. And hits the free throw. It's down to 1. Fairfield led by as many as 12, down to 1. 26-25, 1:05 to go. in the first half. And Niagara's done all of this with Rampado on the bench. And Coach Frager calls a 30-second timeout. We'll use it or lose a timeout. We'll keep it right here. So Fairfield has shot 11 of 28 from the floor. Just try to go back, but they're 3 of their last 10. And if you want to go back a little further than that, they're 5 of their last 15. So they got off to a good start offensively and have slowed down a bit. Turnovers not a problem, 3. Rebounds pretty much even up. Fairfield actually out rebounding this team 17-13. The difference has been Niagara has gone 3 of 6 from 3. Fairfield 1 of 3 from 3. And Fairfield's had those droughts. Side out for Cooper, near sideline, left sideline. They're going from right to left. In the home white is Fairfield. Cooper to Cruz, shots line, Smith, carry. Inside a minute here and a half, Stags up by 1. Shots line by the right hash mark, deep right corner for the Cruz. The Cruz, little ball fake, works it out top side for shots line. Reverses back to Cooper, elbow extended, down low for Smith. Smith has a shot blocked from behind by McKay. And Kendra Faustin calls a timeout. So they drew up the play about as well as they could, but McKay, credit her with a good defensive play. Smith caught the ball and then took a little extra time there to right herself and allowed McKay to come down and come up with the block. So with 41.2 seconds to go in the half, Kendra Faustin calls her user to lose a timeout. 28 seconds on the game clock. We got a 13.2 second differential. I saw Margot Dupuis come in. And Fairfield worried about fouls. Cooper has 1. Miller went to the bench with 2. Lizzie Ball has 2. So they'll bring in Dupuis to replace shots line. And so it's Dupuis, Cruz, Carrie Smith, Cooper for the Stags. And Van Leeuwen will bring it up. About a 13-second differential, shot clock to game clock. Van Leeuwen down low, gets it in for Rampado. A just shot blocked by Smith, but right into the hands of McKay, and she gets fouled from behind by Dupuis. So they put Rampado back in thinking that she won't pick up her foul. She didn't. She got a shot blocked by Smith. Fine defensive play. Put the ball right down into the hands of McKay, who was fouled by Dupuis. And now McKay to the line for the tie. And misses. So it stays 26-25. Dupuis out, shots line in, and Rampado out, and Strumpfel in. 26-25, Stags by 1. Stags led by as many as 12 at the 9:17 mark of the first half. Second free throw by McKay is good. Tie ball game, 26-all. Shot clock is off. Fairfield can work for 1. Or they may work for 1. They may not. To Cruz, right near the logo. Works up a carry screen with 15. Drives the right side. Shovel pass for Smith. Smith jump shot in the lane, or jump hooker out of the lane. It's no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. The foul is on Watson, her second, so she has 2. Rampado has 2. Smith to the line, trying to right things at the stripe for Fairfield. The 3 players 1 of 2 from the line, and 3 of 6. Smith hits 27-26. Smith's got 7. Actually, Smith has 8, pardon me. Shots line to Cruz out. Ball and Cooper in. Actually, Ball and Dupuis in. Pardon me. Second free throw by Smith is good. 28-26, Stags by 2. 11.3 seconds to go. Shot clock is obviously off. Van Leeuwen takes it on the run. Gets to the top of the key. Crosses over down the lane. Leaner in the lane is up and good. Thought she got away with a travel. 3 seconds to go. 28-all. And Ball travels in the backcourt with the ball at .6. She double dribbled. Looked up, was going to shoot. Realized she was at two-thirds court. And they turned it over. Well, it's .6, so pretty tough to get a playoff here. You can, certainly, but we're tied at 28. Strumpfel trying to inbound. They get it in for McKay. Puts it on the floor and doesn't get up a shot. So we played 20 minutes, and we're tied at 28. Fairfield led by as many as 12. They trailed by as many as 4. And we are tied at 28 at the half. We'll be back with the Fairfield Stag halftime show first. A 2-minute timeout, 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the Fairfield University cheerleaders.
I don't want to see it ball in the second half. Really trying to
That was a great defensive play. She traveled.
What?
She traveled. Brown Moen traveled to get that shot off.
Oh, yeah, she freaking traveled.
I don't know how they missed that. That was a great defensive play.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
the
with
play at the end.
yeah.
Then over here when she turns back off.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a travel, man. I don't know how you missed that.
Do.
I like how the two scores. Oh, this already is going there. That's why.
11-14.
About 20 seconds.
You know, you could take another minute here, Rob.
Okay.
Take another minute.
Fairfield University cheerleaders. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again,
About 30 seconds.
Sounds good. I didn't get stats anyway, but that's all right. It's not a big deal.
15. All right, going back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Welcome back to the Times Union Center in Albany, New York. Quarterfinal round matchup between Fairfield and Niagara, tied at the half at 28. Fairfield got off to a good start and led by as many as 12 at the 9:17 mark. But a couple of things that kind of turned it around was Christine Miller picked up her second foul at the 11:14 mark. At that time, Fairfield led 20-8, and then McGinnis hit a three, made it 22-11. But I think the major difference once Miller went out, Fairfield was out rebounding Niagara at that time 8-4, and then the rest of the way got out rebounded 11-9. Fairfield still out rebounding Niagara 17-15, but not having Miller in there really makes a difference defensively down in the post, and also she had 3 steals. So that was a huge loss for Fairfield. Fairfield, again, as has been the case with this Niagara team this season, when they played them, I mentioned in the opening that Fairfield played Niagara at Alumni Hall and lost by 2, had 19 assists, 6 turnovers. And when they played at Niagara, they had 19 assists and 5 turnovers. I think it was actually the reverse, but you get the idea. They lost both games tonight. 10 assists, 4 turnovers, and they're still tied at 28. And one of the keys there for Niagara, they went 3 of 6 from 3.
Welcome to this year's
10 of 22 overall, 45.5%. Fairfield, 37.9%. Leading scorers in the game, leading all scorers, Taylor McKay has 11 for Niagara, and for Fairfield, Samantha Cooper has 10 points and 5 rebounds. So that's where we stand at the half, tied at 28. As I said, the winner plays Marist on Sunday at 1:30, and the loser goes home. So that's where we are, tied at 28 at the half. When we return, Rob Miller will update you on everything that's going on tonight in the world of sports. But first, we'll take a timeout, 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org. Okay, need it back in a little while.
All right, how much longer you need?
Probably, You can take it. You can take it about 5. You give it to me back in about 6 minutes, maybe 5 or 6 minutes.
You got it.
Okay, thanks. I'm going to take these off for a minute.
MAAC fans, the MAAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships Fan Fest is here in Albany, March 7th and March 8th on South Pearl Street in front of the Times Union Center. This experience is open to all fans. Do not miss out this year's Fan Fest. It's the best one yet. Also, be sure to stop by the MAAC Band Jam at 4:30 p.m. on Saturday at Fan Fest.
You could win an Out of the Blue party with rock stars, like Fall Out Boy. Follow us on Twitter and hashtag Out of the Blue with a picture of Pepsi.
Hi fans, I'm Scott Hotelling, Regional Leader of Berkshire Bank. Berkshire Bank is proud to be one of the welcome sponsors of the 2015 MAAC tournament. I'm sure you'd all agree, few things are exciting as college basketball in March. We hope you enjoy the games, and best of luck to all the teams.
Hello out there in Radioland. Rock and Rob coming to you here on WWF 88.5 Fairfield University Radio. And I'm here to update you on everything that's going on in the world of sports this evening. Let's take a look at what we got going on for the men. Looks like the men have a night off this Friday, so we're going to keep it going here. Let's see what we got going on. And Saturday we got 4 games going on. At 12 o'clock we got Siena going against Iona. 2:30 Canisius going against Monmouth. 5:30, St. Peter's going against Ryder, and at 8 o'clock, Marist is going against Manhattan. And that is Saturday the 7th that's taking place. And moving over here to the women's side of sports, we've got going on. Brushing my school board here. And right now, we got Monmouth going against Quinnipiac, and it looks like Quinnipiac won with 82, Monmouth at 61. Going down here more, Siena going against Iona. Looks like Siena won with 61, and Iona lost with 61. Sorry, Siena was 71, Iona 61. And St. Peter's going against Marist, and it looks like Marist won with 62, and St. Peter's down with 57. Right now we got Niagara going against Fairfield. Scores is tied 28-28. We're here at the net. And remember, keep listening here on WBOF 88.5 for all your sports updates. Going to hand it back to John Cummings in just a bit. And keep listening to WBOF 88.5 Fairfield University.
How we doing? Good?
I'm all set when you are.
About a minute 40. About that. That'll work.
Good.
That'll work.
ready to go when you are.
How we doing, about 15?
15, you got it.
Yeah.
All right, gonna go back to you in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
We're at the half at the Times Union Center quarterfinal round matchup of the MAAC Championship Tournament. Stags and Purple Eagles tied at 28. We'll run down the scoring for you. First for Niagara, they were led by Taylor McKay, who had an outstanding half, 11 points, 4 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, 17 minutes. Kelly Von Leeuwen had 8, 3 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 3 from 3, played 18 minutes. Fairfield did a good job on the top scorers in his team. Held Victoria Rampado to 1 point. She played just 9 minutes, had 2 fouls. Denisha Watson didn't score. Megan McGinnis held to 1 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3. Off the bench, they got 3 from Kelly Strumpel and 2 from Gabby Baldessari. That was it for Niagara. 10 of 22 from the floor, 3 of 6 from 3, 5 of 9 from the line. 5 assists, 7 turnovers for the Purple Eagles. Fairfield led by Samantha Cooper. Outstanding half, 10 points, 4 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 10 points, 5 rebounds, and assist. 18 minutes of play for her. Casey Smith, 9 points, 3 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the line, had 4 rebounds, played 16 minutes. Off the bench, Kelsey Carey had 3, 1 of 1 from the floor. Christine Miller played 9 minutes, picked up 2 fouls. Unfortunately for Fairfield, she had 2 points, had a block and 3 steals. Felicia DeCruz didn't score, 0 of 7 from the floor, 4 assists, no turnovers, played 20 minutes. Kristen Schatzline only took 1 shot. And an outstanding job on her. She was 0 of 1 from the floor. Had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers. Lizzie Ball hit a bucket off the bench, so did Elena Orts. Fairfield 11 of 29 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3, 5 of 8 from the line. They out-rebounded Niagara 17 to 15 and 8 to 4 on the offensive glass. 10 assists, 4 turnovers for the Stags, who are tied with Niagara at the half at 28. We'll be back with the start of the second half. First 2-minute timeout, 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org.
Asking, but I'd rather...
Shot. She's got to take more than 1 shot. I know. She's got to
run somebody into a screen. I mean, really run somebody into. Yeah, just run somebody into a screen. She doesn't know how to run people. I mean, run somebody into a screen.
All right, hand it back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move.
Welcome back for the start of the second half between Fairfield and Niagara. Quarterfinal round matchup between Fairfield and Niagara. Fairfield the 3 seed, Niagara the 6 seed. Niagara beat Fairfield twice this season. They're looking for the hat trick and looking to move on. Whoever wins today plays Marist at 1:30. Marist defeated St. Peter's in a real good game right before this one, 57-52. Fairfield, same starting 5. DeCruz, Schatzline, Cooper, Miller, and Smith. Miller played only 9 minutes because of foul problems. DeCruz, the lone senior on the roster, takes the inbound. You know, she doesn't want to go home. Shots line top of the key. Only had one shot in the first half. To Cruz, fakes right, goes left. Back for shots line, turns, fires a three, and hits. So shots line, just her second shot of the game. Hits a three, 31-28. Stags back out in front. Von Leeuwen top side. On the left wing for McKay. Outstanding first half, had 11. For Watson, top of the key, guarded by Smith. Both teams have been in the man throughout. Von Leeuwen gets to the top of the key with the left-handed dribble. On the right wing, elbow extender for Rampado. They feed the post to Watson. Watson into the lane, throws it out top, and McKay tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds. I don't know who she was throwing it to. And nobody came to the ball, so a turnover. The 8th for Niagara. And Fairfield has the ball. 3-point lead, 31-28. Fairfield going from left to right, and home white in this half. McKay will make that Smith high right. Top side for Miller. Miller, right wing for shots line. Working on Von Leeuwen. High left for Cooper. Cooper down low for Smith. Smith, jump hook, short. Rebound taken in by Watson. Smith could have gone to the basket with that one. Instead took the fade. It's going the other way with Von Leeuwen. On the left wing for McGinnis. Fairfield did a great job on her in the first half. Top of the key for Watson. Right wing deep for Von Leeuwen. Top side for McKay. McKay looks for screen and travels with the basketball. Great step in defensively by Smith, causing that turnover. So 2 turnovers for Niagara to open the half. And they have 9 on the game. And Fairfield has the ball. And a 3-point lead. Shots line, top of the key for Miller. Left wing deep for DeCruz. DeCruz looking inside, didn't have anybody. He goes top of the key for Cooper. Cooper, couple of dribbles, leads for shots line on the weave with 12. Shots line angles it out top side. High left for DeCruz. DeCruz with 8. Left side of the lane for Smith. Jump hook, no good. Rebound taken in by Watson. Wasn't exactly the shot Smith wanted, but there was about 6 on the timer. 31-28 Stags by 3. Von Leeuwen on the right wing for McKay. Top side for Rampado. Miller on her. Left wing for Von Leeuwen. Von Leeuwen off a screen. Fade away 3 and good. The Crews tried to duck the screen. Couldn't. We're tied at 31. Couldn't get back out in time. Tie ball game. So 3s for each team to open the half. The Crews top side straight away for shots line. Shots line deep left wing for Cooper. Cooper a couple of dribbles goes baseline. Left elbow extended for Smith. Smith down low for Miller. Miller puts it up, misses, but she's fouled by Rampado, who just picked up her 3rd. So Miller to the line for free throws, and we'll see what Kendra Faustin does. Do you roll the dice? Although they played very well without Rampado in the lineup in the first half. She's their leading scorer and their leading rebounder. And Miller has the first free throw rim out. So they're going to put in Strumpfel. And Rampado will check out. Strumpfel, I mentioned, had some very good games against Fairfield this year. Had 15 in one of them. Second free throw by Miller is good. So Miller breaks the tie. 32-31. 3 for Miller. Stags by 1. 2:30 in. Von Leeuwen works the left side for McKay. Guarded by shots line. Top of the key for Strumpfel. Right wing for McGinnis. Works over a screen, gets hedged, reverses, deep right side on the baseline for Von Leeuwen. For McKay, left wing for Von Leeuwen, misses the shot, rebound taken in by shots line. 32-31, Stags by 1. 2:55 gone by second half. Quarterfinal round matchup. Winner plays Sunday at 1:30 against Maris. DeCruz on the right wing, right baseline for Miller, and Miller traveled with the basketball. Just didn't try to go baseline and didn't get the ball on the floor quick enough. That's a time in the game, I think, in the future where Miller would just pull up and take that shot. It's about a 12-footer. Not comfortable enough with it. So the turnover for Fairfield, just their 5th. McGinnis on the right wing, checked by Cooper. Down low inside for Strumpfel, working on Miller. Left-handed shot off the glass is good. Niagara leads 33-32. So Strumpfel with the left hand gives Niagara the lead. They've led by as many as 4 early on in this game. And shots line has it out between the circles for the Stags. On the left wing deep for DeCruz. DeCruz waving everybody through. Now reverses back to Cooper. Down low for Miller. Bad pass intercepted by McKay. 6th turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for the Stags. 33-32 Niagara. Von Leeuwen Left wing for McKay. They feed the post to Watson. Watson backing in on Smith, and they blow the whistle and call a travel. Watson backed right into Smith, and the contact call caused Watson to travel. Turnover the 10th for Niagara. Stags down 1. They've led by as many as 12. And trailed by as many as 4. Cooper by the left hash mark. Foul line for Smith. Leaves for Cooper. Cooper turns, puts up a runner, and they call a charge on Cooper as she ran into Strumpfel. And Coach Frager did not like that one. And I'd like to have a look at that myself. And we'll get a look at that. But first, we'll have a timeout. 4:04 gone by in the second half. Fairfield down 133-32. Take a timeout, 88.5 WVOF, WVOF.org. Thank you.
And Becky wins 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
4:04 gone by second half. Stags down 133-32. Trumbull Marriott, essentially located among southwestern Connecticut's Fortune 500 corporations near Shelton and Bridgeport. The Trumbull Marriott features 325 rooms with high-speed internet access. With 2 restaurants on site, the Trumbull Marriott offers a complete lodging experience. The Trumbull Marriott is located at 180 Holy Lane, just off the Merritt Parkway. You know, I've been talking about Strumpfel and the fact that she had a 15-point game against Fairfield earlier this season. In 2 games this season, now, well, we'll call it 2.5 now. She is, let me do the math really fast here. She is 13 of 14 from the floor and has 27 points. That's 2.5 games. To say she's having her way and has the ball at the top of the key on the right wing for McGinnis. McGinnis down low for Strumpfel, right glass and scores. Strumpfel 3 of 3. She has been an absolute killer against Fairfield this year. She's been the difference. 3-point lead for Niagara. Shots line top of the key. Works up a Smith screen. Shovel pass for Smith. Right elbow jumper is a missile. Hit just the far side of the backboard. And a rebound taken off by Niagara. Baldessari back in. McGinnis has it on the left wing. Couple of dribbles. Gets to the elbow. Backs it out. Flips to Baldessari. On the right wing for McKay. McKay pulls up. Right elbow jumper on the hang. No good. Rebound taken in by Smith. Kind of double clutched in the air there. Had a lot of hang time. Stags down 3. 4:55 gone by second half. Shots line worked off a Carey screen, and they called a blocking foul on Carey. They said she moved the screen a bit. And the whistle not going Fairfield's way right here. As Carey picked off the screen. Or picked off the player with an illegal screen. Foul on Carey, her first, team second. Stags down 3. McKay on the right wing, elbow extended. Dribble drives, kicks for Strumpfel. Strumpfel tries to drive, can't. Kicks for McGinnis, left wing. McGinnis backs it out. Off balance fade on the 3. Short. Rebound taken in off the floor by Baldessari. Fairfield not doing the rebounding job in the second half now as well. McKay, top side for Strumpfel. Strumpfel for McGinnis. Backs it out. Picks up her dribble. Top side for Baldessari. Right wing, elbow extended for McKay. Works up a screen. Dribble drives. Leaner. No good. Rebound taken off by Shotsline. Well defended by Shotsline. And Shotsline will bring it up. Played solid defense on McKay. Fairfield needs a basket. Last basket at the 19:49 mark. They took a 32-31 lead. So they're in that drought. The Crews, 3, left side. Good! They call it a 2. They say she stepped on the line, but either way, 35-34. First basket for the Crews. First basket in about 5 minutes for the Stags. Strumfel, top of the key. Passes to McGinnis in heavy traffic. Out to Von Leeuwen. Von Leeuwen, top side for Baldessari. Looking inside, doesn't have anything. Deep right side for McKay. Shot clock down to 8. Top of the key for Strumpel. Lobs down low for Baldessari. Reverses, left glass misses. The shot, rebound taken in by Smith. Baldessari with a nice move and just couldn't get it over the basket. 35-34, Stags down 1. Here's a chance to retake the lead. With 6:40 gone by in the second half, Cooper, right side of the lane for Smith, and then the ball goes out of bounds. It was a scramble. Baldessari collided with Smith. Baldessari had the ball but stepped on the baseline. 14 on the timer. Side out for DeCruz. Fairfield going from left to right and home white. Cruz inbounds for Smith. Short jumper baseline is no good, but the whistle blows, and they're going to call a foul, which will send Smith to the line. They call that on McKay. Her second. Team's second. So Smith with a chance to tie the game and or take the lead. Smith 3 of 11 from the floor, but 3 of 4 from the line. Fairfield 6 of 10 from the line. And Smith ties it up at 35. One more for Smith. Second free throw also good. 36-35, Fairfield back out front. Smith will check out, and Christine Miller checks in. A little offense, defense here, and also to give Smith a breather perhaps for the next media timeout. 13-15 to go. Stags by 1. Von Leeuwen on the right wing for McKay. Top side for Strumpel. Left wing for McGinnis. McGinnis top side for Baldessari at the key. Hits the cutting McKay. McKay runs right into Carey and is called for the charge. Kendra Faustin didn't like that. I'd like to see that as well. Well, Carey got there pretty quickly. And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of an iffy call. That was a little late. That's the toughest call in basketball. And that was not a good one. It was a good one if you're a Fairfield fan. DeCruz on the right wing, pulls up long 2, misses, and the long rebound comes out to Cooper. It's loose on the floor and it goes out of bounds off of Cooper. Cooper had it tipped away and then it came off of her and went out of bounds. McKay checks out. And Maxwell back in. Fairfield leads 36-35. 12:40 to go. Von Leeuwen, 3, left side, up and good. 38-36. Well, Von Leeuwen hits her 4th 3 of the game. She's got 14. They've done a great job on McGinnis, but boy, Von Leeuwen has been tough. Cooper, high left for Schatzline. Schatzline works up a carry screen, gets to the right side, gets hung up, skips a deep left side for DeCruz. DeCruz off a carry screen with 7. DeCruz through the lane, gets bumped by Strumpel with about 6 on the shot clock. Foul on Strumpel is her first, and the team's 5th on the team. They inbound to Carey, 8-footer left side is good. We're tied at 38. And Kendra Faustin calls a timeout. And she went right after Sylvia Maxwell, who left Carey wide open on the inbound. 12:06 to go. Second half, we're tied at 38. We'll take a timeout, 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org.
Fans, time now for the Anaconda Sports Dress Like a Player contest.
My name is...
We have Lorena from Troy and Saida from Schenectady. They will have 45 seconds to put on their uniform and shoot a basket. The first one to make a basket will win a gift from Anaconda Sports and the Rock, the official sporting goods supplier of the 2015 MAAC Basketball Championship. All right, contestants. Are you ready? Get set and go.
30 seconds.
Thank you.
And back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Stags and the Purple Eagles tied at 38, 12:06 to go second half. Compassion, dedication, and comprehensive musculoskeletal care have made Orthopedic Specialty Group the largest orthopedic practice in Southern Connecticut. Our physicians' wide range of expertise provides complete care in all areas of treatment. With locations in Fairfield, Shelton, and Stratford, Orthopedic Specialty Group is ready to serve you. Well, Fairfield and Niagara tied at 38. Pretty even up game all around statistically. Rebounds are about the same, 21-20. Fairfield leads. Big difference for Niagara. They have 5 of 10 from 3, and it's been Von Leeuwen is 4 of 6 from 3. Fairfield just 2 of 4 from 3. And added a timeout. A little problem with the ball here. And now we'll work it out. As John Fitzpatrick and Ken Kelly had a little conversation. Now they'll inbound. Tie ball game, 12:05 to go. Purple Eagles from right to left in the road purple. McGinnis on the left wing. Top side for Strumpfel. Rampado back in the game. They work it right side for Maxwell. And away from the play. Down low, they call a hold on Carey. Actually, it was right before Strumpfel got the ball. Carey was called for the hold. So that's her second and the team's third. And Smith is going to check in, I believe, replacing Carey, but perhaps Miller. We'll see. And they have time on the floor. We'll keep it right here. And that'll give us a chance to remind you that the winner of this game gets Marist at 1:30 on Sunday afternoon. Marist had a tough game against St. Peter's right before this one. They beat him 57-52. Fairfield wins this one. They will play Marist. Those two teams split this season. And Fairfield certainly hoping to get to that one. But first, they have to try to dispose of a team that beat them twice this season and a team that is a tough matchup for this team. And I neglected to mention this in the pregame, but certainly I've mentioned it throughout. And that is Kaylee Strumpfel. She's a freshman, 5'11", out of Ohio. And just to give you an idea of what she's doing off the bench, well, first we'll tell you about what she's done during the season. She actually played in all 30 games, averages 5.5 points per game. But in 2+ games against Fairfield this season, she's 14 of 15 from the floor and has 30 points. So they are going to see her in their sleep. And, of course, she's going to be around for another 3 years, too. Fairfield comes out with the Cruz, Carey, Smith, Schatzline, and Cooper. So Miller sat down. And it'll be side out for Niagara. Once we get it back here, 11:50 to go. Stags and the Purple Eagles tied at 38 on a late night here in Albany. The way things are going, it might be a later night. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Side out for Von Leeuwen to the right of the Niagara basket. 11:50 to go. Tie ball game. Von Leeuwen looking to get it in. Flips it in deep right corner for McGinnis. Left-handed dribble. Can't shake. Cooper backs it out. Top side for Maxwell. On the left wing for Von Leeuwen. Puts it on the floor. Now works it left side for Maxwell. Maxwell loses her footing into the lane. Keeps the dribble. Carey dives on the floor for the loose ball and gets it to the Cruz off the floor. That is a hustle play. Great hustle play by Carey. Fairfield tied with Niagara. The Cruz drives right baseline. Gets sealed for Cooper. Cooper right wing. And Cooper is held by McGinnis. Such a tough matchup for McGinnis. McGinnis, a very good player, but at 5'10", trying to guard the 6'2", 6'3" Cooper. And just can't get around her. So, 15 foul. They inbound for Cooper. Left side, long jumper is good. They call that a 2, but it breaks the tie, 40-38 Fairfield. Cooper's got 12. Von Leeuwen on the left wing for McGinnis. Checked by Cooper. Couple of dribbles through the lane. Jump, stop, floater. Right hand, no good. Rebound by Watson. And Watson gets fouled. They're going to say on the floor. Should be fouled by DeCruz. That's her second and fourth on the team. So side out for Niagara. Left of the basket. Van Leeuwen gets it in deep left corner for McGinnis. Drives a baseline. Skips a deep right side for Von Leeuwen. They call the charge. DeCruz jumped in to help out. And as McGinnis drove the left baseline, had that skip pass on the baseline to Von Leeuwen, DeCruz came over and McGinnis couldn't put the brakes on. So ran her right over. Foul on McGinnis, her third. 40-38, Stags by 2. Smith right wing, ball high over her head. Skips it left wing for DeCruz. Feeds the post and Cooper. Back to DeCruz. DeCruz back to Cooper and loses it. Loose on the floor. Maxwell has it and stepped on the sideline. Actually going to say she traveled. It's a great athletic play by Maxwell, but just couldn't stay along the baseline. She actually bobbled the ball, trying to tightrope that baseline over the sideline, rather, right in front of the Fairfield bench. Fairfield fortunate to have the ball, and they reset the clock. So they're going to say that there was possession there. Carey has it top of the key. Bounce it for DeCruz on the right wing. Feeds the post and Smith. Smith jump hook right glass. Scored, and the foul as she got bumped by Watson. Foul on Watson is her third. Stags by 4. Smith to the line to try to make it 5. Smith with 13. Substitutions. Baldessari in. McKay back in. Watson and Maxwell out. So Fairfield, a little run here. Smith trying to make it a 5-0 run with 10:29 to go. Actually, they're going to let Maxwell stay in, and McGinnis is going to come out. So Smith to the line for the conventional three-point play. She's got 13 and hits. 14 points for Casey Smith. Stags by 5, 43-38, 10:25 to go. McKay, top side for Baldessari, top of the key, right wing for Maxwell. Maxwell hands to Strumpfel, left wing for McKay. Drives the baseline, and they call a hold on Cooper on the floor. Foul on Cooper is her third.
Personal foul number 11, Samantha Cooper.
Side out for Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen flips it in for Strumpfel. Strumpfel through the lane. Right-handed runner, no good rebound taken in by Cooper. Hands for DeCruz. Stags on a 5-0 run. 10 minutes to go, second half. They lead 43-38. Cooper on the right wing. Deep right side for shots line. Top of the key for DeCruz. A little ball fake. Left elbow extended for Carey. Fakes right, drives left. Left-handed runner is good off the glass. Carey with 7. Stags on a 7-0 run. 45-38, 9:40 to go. Van Leeuwen on the right side, and Kendra Faustin calls a timeout. So Fairfield on a 7-0 run. 45-38 they lead. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. So you want to talk about a couple of big plays in this game. Probably the biggest play so far, my opinion, was Carey diving on the floor for that loose ball. And with the score tied at 38, that'll get your team going. And then DeCruz taking that charge on the baseline. Those are the types of plays that will turn your fortunes around. Fairfield comes out with some substitutions here. Miller in and Ball in. And Carey sits down, as does Cooper. Get them a little rest before the media timeout, particularly Cooper. Rampado back in, will inbound. Stags on a 7-0 run. Van Leeuwen top side off the inbound. Guarded by DeCruz, been man-to-man the whole way for the Stags. Top of the key, Strumpfel. Left wing for McKay. Tries to drive, can't. Lose it, regains. And now they call a foul on Smith. Tough call, loose ball there. It's actually going to call it on shots line. Just the first on shots line. That's a break for Fairfield. Miller checks out. Carey checks back in. Side out for Van Leeuwen, left of the Niagara basket. Gets it in deep left corner for McGinnis. McGinnis puts up a 3 off the fade and hits. Lizzie Ball got her feet crossed and fell down. So the defender fell down 45-41. So that ends the run at 7-0. Shots line, left elbow extended. Top of the key for Smith. Smith, right wing for DeCruz. She tries to answer back with a 3 and hits. Well, they called that a 2. Pardon me, 47-41. Sorry about that. I'm not on the court, folks. I'm behind 3 tables. Didn't get a good look at that one. My apologies. McGinnis into the lane. McGinnis wheels. Gets hung up. Leans. No good. Rebounded by Rampado. Left-handed putback. Misses. Rebound taken in by Carey. Fairfield up 47-41. 8:40 to go. DeCruz between the circles. 20 on the timer. Right wing for Carey. Carey, right corner for Ball. Ball with 12. Ball hits the cutter shots line. Bounce for Smith, who had to go off her leg. Turnover. 10th for the Stags. 47-41, 8:15 to go. Von Leeuwen. Deep right side for McKay. McKay through the lane, runner short. Rebounded by shots line. Well defended. Outlets for DeCruz. 6-point Fairfield lead, 8:05 to go. Ball, top of the key for Smith. Couple of dribbles. Spins into the lane. Dishes for shots line. Shots line, leaner. Goes right over the basket and taken off on the weak side by McKay. Outlets for Von Leeuwen. Von Leeuwen full head of steam. Gets to the foul line. Hesitation move. Kicks it left side for Rampado. Long jumper. Up and good. 47-43. That's just the first basket for Rampado this evening. 47-43. Stags by 4. 7:30 to go. Turning into a game of runs here. Ball on the left wing. Working on McGinnis. Works up a screen. Reverses deep left side for Carey. Try a long two. Misses short. Rebound taken in by McGinnis. Not the shot that Coach wanted. Coach Frager did not like that shot. That's a little out of Carey's range. Von Leeuwen. Deep right side for McGinnis. Feeds the post on Rampado. Rampado knocks Carey down. No call. Misses an easy shot. Rebound taken in by Smith. Going the other way. Stags by 4, 6:58 to go. They're letting them play now. Smith on the right wing. Top of the key for Carey. Guarded by Rampado. Right wing for DeCruz. She'll try a three. And hits! They call out a 2 again. 49-43. My apologies. Should be watching the official instead of the players. Rampado wheels into the lane. Left-handed floater, no good. Rebound tipped in there. They're calling over the back foul. And if that's on McGinnis, that's her third. Actually, that's her fourth. That's on McGinnis. That's her fourth. 8th on the team. 6:33 to go. Stags by 6, 49-43. We'll take a timeout. 88.5 WVOF and WVOF.org. It's her fourth, 7th on the team. 1-1 for Lizzie Ball. Lizzie Ball hits the first. Lizzie Ball on the season now at 57%, 15 to 26. 7-point lead. Second free throw goes in as well. Ball checks out. Dupuis checks in. 8-point Fairfield lead, 51-43. So Fairfield, next game was tied at 38. So 13-5 run. Strumpel on the right wing for McKay. McKay, topside for McGinnis, deep. Left wing for Von Leeuwen. She's been the hot hand. Puts it on the floor. Tries to get through the lane, can't. Backs it out top of the key with 12. Crosses over. Left side for Strumpel. Back out to Von Leeuwen. Fakes the three. Dribble drives. Leaner in the lane. Off the glass. Spins out. Rebound loose on the floor. Taken in by Miller. Stags by 8. 51-43. 6 minutes to go. DeCruz for shots line on the right wing. She's been quiet. Topside for Margot Dupuis. Dupuis high left for Miller. Miller looking down low for Smith. Smith ducks in, jump pass for Miller, foul line jumper, up and good. Big basket by Miller, foul line jumper. She's got 10-point Fairfield lead, 53-43, 5:38 to go. Von Leeuwen deep on the right side for McKay. McKay gets to the elbow, reverses back for McGinnis. McGinnis through the lane, left-handed runner short. Rebound taken in by Shots line. The Shots line will bring it up herself. 10-point Fairfield lead. 53-43, 5:19 to go. Miller, top of the key. On the right wing for DeCruz. Right side deep for Dupuis. Back out to DeCruz with 10. DeCruz backs it out. In between the circles with 7. Off a Miller's screen. DeCruz to the elbow. Sets up on a fade and hits. DeCruz with a long two. 54-43. DeCruz has a 55-43, pardon me. A little slow on the put-up. McKay driving the baseline. Tipped away and stolen by Dupuis. Dupuis with the quick hand. Speeds towards the front court and smartly slows it down. 4:40 to go. Stags by 12. DeCruz, left elbow back to the basket. Miller, right wing for DeCruz. DeCruz looking inside, didn't have anything. Top side for Dupuis, and away from the play. McGinnis tried one through a screen, and if that's McGinnis, that's her 5th. Casey Smith was setting a screen, and McGinnis tried to run right through her. So McGinnis fouls out. So the senior, their leading scorer, second leading scorer in their 3-point threat, fouls out with 4:28 to go. So McGinnis leaves with 6 points, 2 of 10 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3, but that certainly helps Fairfield. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Actually, it's just the time to replace the player. And this should be Smith going to the line for the 1-and-1. They have 9 on the board foul-wise. So Smith to the line. This game was tied at 38. So Fairfield on a 17-5 run. Smith's front end misses. Rebound taken off by Rampado. 4:25 to go. 12-point Fairfield lead. Von Leeuwen leads from McKay. McKay through the lane, and on the floor they call a foul on Dupuis. So that's her first. And that should be a 1-and-1. And McKay will go to the line. McKay on the night, 3 of 4. So 54-43. Fairfield got it back out to 12. They also led by 12 in the first half. They need to put this one away. McKay with a 1-and-1. Smith just missed the front end. Fairfield 11 of 16 from the line tonight, and McKay misses 6 of 10 for Niagara. 55-44. You know, this Niagara team not going to go away. Fairfield needs to close this one out strong. Second free throw short, and it's an air ball. So an air ball. But that will allow Niagara to set up a little press here. They inbound for DeCruz. It's really a man-to-man press, and DeCruz comes into the front court. DeCruz getting bounced around, and then Coach Frager calls a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. And we'll see if they keep that. Well, say it remains a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. So Fairfield up 11 as they call the timeout. So most importantly, McGinnis fouled out. The one thing that does is they bring in Maxwell. Maxwell, the 5'7" junior from Michigan, certainly a quicker player than McGinnis, and it does allow Niagara to press probably a bit more effectively. No knock on McGinnis, but McKay and Maxwell back there, very, very fast players. So really going with a 3-guard offense here, as they usually do, but it's a bit smaller. And they'll make this a full timeout, but we'll keep it right here. Fairfield in this second half, they're 10 of 16 from the floor, but they have turned the ball over 5 times in the second half. Niagara in the second half, 6 of 20. So Fairfield had their drought. They went about 5 minutes without a basket. And you know, I talked about 38 all was the tie. Actually, it was Niagara actually led 38-36. So Fairfield went on a 19-5 run to take a 54-43 lead, and then the one free throw by McKay. That's where we stand with 4:13 to go. Fairfield comes out with the Cruz, shots line, Cooper, Smith, and Miller. Casey Smith went over for some last-minute instructions. Cooper's going to inbound the near sideline. That's the right sideline. Fairfield going from left to right to home white. Cooper looking to inbound. You know this is not going to be an easy one. Cooper gets it in for the Cruz. Overplayed by McKay. Now backs off with 4:10 to go. 20 on the timer. Shots line comes out top side angle right. Right elbow extended, picks up a dribble. Feeds the post and Smith. Smith drops the shoulder, gets tied up. Now puts up the jump hook, skims the basket, no good. Rebound on the weak side, tip loose. And we have a hell ball, and the possession now favors Niagara. So the Cruz was the one that kept it going on the weak side, I believe, and then it popped loose, and then a tie-up. And Fairfield loses it via the arrow. 55-44. Stags by 11, 3:50 to go. Von Leeuwen On the right side, elbow extended from McKay. Left-handed dribble, gets through the lane, gets away with a travel. Her runner is good. 55-46. I'm not very critical of the officials, but I don't know what they're looking at. That's such a travel. The Cruz double-teamed and gets trapped, rolls it down the left sideline for Cooper. Cooper drives, ducks in, and they call a travel on her. And Coach Frager said, you didn't call it down the other end. They called it on Cooper. So Fairfield turns it over. Up 9, 55-46, 3:25 to go. Dupuis checks in, Cooper checks out. So turnover for Fairfield. They're 11th. 9-point Fairfield lead. Von Leeuwen deep on the right side for McKay. McKay back to Von Leeuwen. Sets up for 3 and hits. 55-49. 6-point lead. Down to 6. 6-0 run. The Cruz in the backcourt. Shovels it for Dupuis. Dupuis down the right side. Dupuis, right corner for Schatzline. Schatzline pulls up 17-footer. Is good. Huge basket for Schatzline. Nice dribble drive by Dupuis. 57-49 for Schatzline. 5 points for her. McKay on the left wing off a screen. McKay, jump pass deep right side for Rampado. Rampado travels with the basketball. They don't call it. Shovel pass for Strumpfel. Left-handed runner is good, scored, and the foul. How many travels can you miss? They claim that she bobbled the ball. It doesn't matter. Nobody touched the ball. Otherwise, you could just bobble it the way across the lane. Instead, Strumpfel will go to the line for the conventional three-point play. 57-51. 2:40 to go. Free throw by Strumpfel is no good. Rebound taken in by Smith, so it stays at 6. 2:35 to go. DeCruz. High right for Smith. Right wing for Schatzline. Schatzline tries to go baseline, can't. High right for Cooper. Top of the key for Miller with 10. Miller, right side for Smith with 8. Smith, top side for Schatzline. Schatzline with 5. Shots on it from Miller's screen. Schatzline, scoop shot. It's no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. She went for the scoop. Rampado got her across the arm. 2 big free throws for Schatzline here. Foul on Rampado is her 4th. Schatzline to the line for 2. 57-51. Schatzline, 84.4% free throw shooter. By far and away the best free throw shooter for the Stags this season. Just 5 points tonight. 2 of 4 from the floor. Free throw up and rattles in. Good shooters get good rolls. 58-51. 2:12 to go. Schatzline with 1 more. Second free throw up. Misses. Rebound taken in by McKay. It stays at 7, 2:10 to go. Von Leeuwen down the left side for McKay. McKay runs into a double team. Back for Strumpfel. Foul line for Maxwell. Fires and hits. 58-53. I have to check that score, but we'll go with what's on the board. They lob it to Miller in the front court. Double teamed. Miller keeps her pivot somehow and gets it to Schatzline. 1:45 to go. Stags by 5. DeCruz, top of the key, works up a Miller's screen, launches up a deep 3, misses. Rebound taken in by Von Leeuwen. Off to the races with 1:30 to go. Von Leeuwen fires a long 2, line drive, drops in. Hit the flat of the rim and dropped through. 58-55, Stags by 3. So Fairfield led this game 55-43. And I said it would be a game of runs. And right now, it's a 12-3 run for Niagara. And Coach Faustin called the timeout. She's got 1 left. Fairfield's got 3 left. And it's down to 3, 58-55. Stags by 3. And it's been that type of game. This game was tied at, actually Fairfield trailed 38-36, went on a 19-5 run to take a 55-43 lead. And now a 12-3 lead for Niagara, or 12-3 run rather, 58-55. Miller inbounds to Schatzline. Schatzline in the backcourt, jump pass for DeCruz as they come out with that 1-2-2 pressure. DeCruz in between the circles. 1:18 to go, Stags by 3. Fairfield has the arrow and 3 timeouts. Smith, high right. Top of the key for Miller. Miller, right wing for DeCruz. DeCruz, right side for shots line. Fakes the 3, pulls up on the baseline. Flips it back out for DeCruz with 7. DeCruz off a Miller screen. DeCruz down the lane. Loses her footing. Shovel pass, turns it over. So a turnover. Make that Von Leeuwen down the right side for Maxwell. And Coach Faustin calls her last timeout. 58-55, 52.9 seconds to go. So Fairfield up 3, turned it over. And if you go back and watch this game later on, the mistake Fairfield made there was shots line got to the baseline. Even though it's not the shot you want, there was a defender there. You have to go hard to the basket there. Instead, they circled back out. But the Crews really had nowhere to go with the ball with 6 seconds left to go on the clock. Tried to drive, lost it. So Fairfield turns it over. 12th turnover for the Stags. Fairfield led this game 55-43. And led it 55-43 with 4:30 to go. I'll go back and check that. They actually had that lead a couple of times. They led it 55-44 with 4:13 to go. And as has happened with Fairfield, they ran into that drought. They haven't scored in 3 minutes, over 3 minutes. Last time they scored was at the 4:13 mark. What? Let's go double check that. Pardon me. The last time they scored was at the 3:01 mark. I apologize. Last basket they had was at the 3:01 mark. So they're over 2 minutes without a basket. They had that one free throw. And then the missed by shots line. Fairfield comes out with the Crews ball. Smith, Miller, and Cooper. We'll get ball in there for defense. 25 on the game, on the shot clock, 52.9 on the game clock. Von Leeuwen, McKay, Strumpel, Rampado, Maxwell. Side out for Rampado, far sideline to right sideline. Niagara going from right to left in the purple. Von Leeuwen, top of the key. Works for McKay on the left wing. McKay, dribble drives through the lane, and they blow the whistle, and they call a foul on the floor, and they call a hold on Lizzie Ball. So that will send McKay to the line for what should be a 1-and-1. It was the 19th foul. Ball checks out, shots line in. McKay's just a tough matchup for this team. McKay on the evening, 4 of 6 from the line. Huge front end here for the 5'10 junior from Michigan. Free throw up and good. 58-56. McKay's got 15. 7 of 13 for the team. She's 5 of 7 from the line. McKay with one more to make this a 1-point game. Fairfield led this game 55-43. Free throw up, short. Rebound, tipped and taken by Miller. Huge rebound by Christine Miller. Stags by 2. 43 seconds to go. The Crews into the front court. Coach Frager calls a timeout. He will keep it right here. HIBU offers marketing solutions to so many of your needs, from websites, digital directories, traffic generation, yellow and white page directories, and directory assistance. HIBU provides opportunities to meet your marketing needs. Fairfield up 2, 39.7 seconds to go. Quarterfinal round matchup, MAAC championship tournament. Winner plays Marist at 1:30 Sunday. Loser goes home. Fairfield led this game 55-43. And right now they're holding on to a 2-point lead. It's a 13-3 run for Niagara. Strumpel, Maxwell, McKay, Von Leeuwen, and Rampado for Fairfield. Cooper, shots line, Smith, Miller, DeCruz. Far sideline inbound for Cooper. That's the left sideline. Fairfield going from left to right and a home white. They get it in for DeCruz. 22 on the time at 39 on the game clock. Here we go. Stags by 2. DeCruz. Left elbow back to the basket, Miller. Back to DeCruz on the wing, right side. DeCruz, a little ball fake, top side for Cooper. Pulls up, off the dribble. Now in the right wing for DeCruz with 8. DeCruz up with Smith's screen. DeCruz down the left side, dishes for Miller, right glass, and scores, and the foul! What a penetration by DeCruz, and the bounce pass caught by Miller. Right glass, scored, and the foul. Great dish by DeCruz. Miller with the great hands off the glass. Miller to the line for the conventional three-point play. She's got 7 to the line for 8. 19.9 seconds to go. Remember, Niagara is out of timeouts. Free throw by Miller is good. 61-56. Van Leeuwen past the midcourt stripe with 17. Off a screen. Kicks it left side for McKay. And they call a hold on Ball with 12.7 seconds to go. It hasn't been Lizzie Ball's night defensively, and that's not what you want to happen there, with the opposition with a chance to score with the clock stopped. Double bonus here, 2 free throws for McKay. 61-56. McKay with 2. First one is up and misses. Big miss by McKay. 12.7 seconds to go. Stags by 5. Shots line in, ball out. Second free throw, good. 61-57. Miller's got to get it in. Gets it in for DeCruz. And DeCruz fouled with 11.7 seconds to go. So it'll be 2 free throws for DeCruz. Has not been to the line tonight. And on the season, a 62.7% free throw shooter. So that dribble drive by DeCruz and a great dump pass by DeCruz to Miller. DeCruz for 2. Hits. 62-57. Stags by 5. Ball checks back in, shots line out. DeCruz with 1 more. Remember, Niagara's out of timeouts. So Fairfield looking to move on against Marist, which will be a rubber game for them. Hits both. 10 for DeCruz. 63-57. 6-point Fairfield lead, 10 seconds to go. Maxwell past the midcourt stripe, puts up a deep 3, misses. Long rebound taken in by Cooper. We have a hell ball. The possession now favors Fairfield with 4.1 seconds to go. So Fairfield went on a run, got up by 12, 55-43 after they went on a big run, a 19-5 run, and then a 13-3 run by Niagara got it back to 3, 58-55, but Fairfield looking to close this one out. Miller has trouble getting it in, so calls a timeout. They had one there. It's a smart play, and Coach Frager even agreed, nodded his head, didn't see it, didn't have it. Why risk it? There's very few ways that you can give away a game here down 6. Well, when you're up 6, rather, with 4.1 seconds to go, and throwing away one under the basket is one way. So Miller will try to inbound following his timeout. Perhaps it'll be Miller. So Fairfield looking to move on here. And quite a second half for the Stags. Shooting 57.1%. Typical game for Fairfield. 19 assists on 23 baskets. Carey can run the baseline. Carey just got to get it in here. And they call a hold before the inbound. Of course, Sully grabbed the hold of shots line, and that's not what Coach Kendra Faustin wanted. She wanted an explanation, and I think what Teresa Funk is going to tell Kendra Faustin was that she grabbed her jersey. Well, that'll do it. So shots line to the line to try to put this one away completely. 63-57, Stags by 6. Free throw up and good. So Fairfield up 7 with 64-57 with 4.1 seconds to go. One more for shots line. Hits both. 65-57. Stags by 8. And Coach Frager telling them just drop back and don't foul. Ball in for shots line. 4.1 seconds to go. Fairfield will move on and get to play Marist for the 3rd time this season. They split. Fairfield won it in Poughkeepsie, and Marist won at Fairfield. Substitution, Sam Lebzinski checks in, and Van Leeuwen checks out for her final time. And they inbound for Corselli, long 3 from half court at the buzzer is no good, and that will do it. So Fairfield moves on. They defeat Niagara 65-57. Outstanding win for the Stags. They really got tested here tonight. And as I mentioned, they were down 38-36, one of the 19-5 run to take a 55-43 lead. then were on the short end of a 13-3 run, led 58-55, but recovered nicely. And Fairfield moves on, and they move on to take on Marist at 1:30 on Sunday afternoon. And Coach Frager will be nice enough to come over and give us a few minutes of his time. Coach, congratulations on what has to be a very gratifying win